What a day! Hey guys, welcome to a new video. I thought today I could bring you along for a bit of a work day in our life, show you what we get up to. It is very frequently asked what we do to earn an income on the road. So I thought I could actually just show you a few of the things we do and what that might look like in a normal day. So let me show you. We've got a bit of a to-do list going. This is new for us.
I wanted a to-do list for so long. I think this is great.
So basically we're just trying to be a little more disciplined because everything was just in our heads, like I've got to do that, and just to get it down on paper, cross a few things off each day. Chris is a Virgo. He loves a good list. But I've come around to it and it's been helping us a lot. Just try to stay on track with what we need to do, our priorities, and we've got a lot of projects and stuff that we want to focus on and create, and we need definitely to be more organized and disciplined. So
in all areas.
Yes, like we always say, we're having some alone time each first thing, and then we will probably start doing some work, and I'll bring you along for that.
Just think about like what feels most exciting to you guys, whether it's a video or an email series or a blog post or whatever fits in your flow of what you're already doing, and you just let us know how we can help and what you need to be done from us, and we'll just take it step by step. But yeah, just take it as it goes. It's gonna be a beautiful journey.
That actually really tickles.
We just jumped out of a business call that we had with my friend Amelia and her beautiful sister Shayna, and that was a good call. Hey Chris. That got us really excited. It was a really good call. So we've got some projects coming up. We do most of our work on social media, working with brands that align with our message as we, share our story, which we've been doing for the past couple of years. I've actually got to do a post today over on Instagram. It's a post for Skillshare, which is an online learning platform. They're actually sponsoring this video as well, so I'm going to tell you more about them after I post my Instagram story. Alright, and so I'm just posting this over on Instagram and we can tick it off the list. Okay, that is done. That is done. That got a little crazy, but very accurate representation of what it is like living as a family in this tiny space where we do everything, like play and live and sleep and cook and all of the things. So I'm gonna have a chat with you guys whilst I make a drink. This is gonna be a thing. I don't know about you guys, but I grew up in a tea drinking family where, always put the kettle on and have a chat. So let's do it. So basically, if you are new around here, or if you're not and you just don't know, our work is using social media. Like, it is becoming a lot more common these days. We have been making videos on YouTube for a couple of years now, sharing our story. So we started when Aya was 10 months old and we moved into a little transit van, and it was so simple and chill. We started making videos.
Is our new home? Hey, we had our first night in the bed.
It was a steep learning curve. We'd never edited a video. We weren't even using social media hardly at the time. I hardly used a phone, to be honest. And I never thought it was going to be what we'd end up doing. Over time we learnt a lot along the way, and now we're here and it is our full-time job. We actually have set up a business. We are business owners, which I didn't know if I was ever going to say that. And let me tell you, it's been a lot of learning going on. I didn't grow up in a family with, say, parents or even extended family that were business owners, really, that I didn't see much of that, and it's just been a lot of learning and a lot a lot of mistakes. We have made some bad decisions along the way just from pure lack of education, I suppose, and experience. But there was definitely things that helped us a lot. Skillshare, who are actually sponsoring this video, helped us so much because we used some of their classes to learn how to edit in Adobe Premiere Pro. I actually took a class last night that was focused on human-centered storytelling, because essentially that is what we do. We're sharing our story through our experiences, and I'm eyeing off a course that I'm going to take tonight about pitching and negotiating deals, I suppose, and just having good communication skills in a collaborative space. So that is going to be so helpful for me, because that is what we do on a daily basis. So if you are unfamiliar with Skillshare, it is an online learning community with over 30,000 classes on a huge range of topics from design, business, and just so much more. The premium membership gives you unlimited access, and you can decide what you want to learn about in the communities that you want to be a part of. What I love most about Skillshare is that it is experts sharing their knowledge and experience in particular areas, and I just find it so incredibly helpful to learn from people that have such in-depth experience about the things that I'm trying to learn about. I am so stoked to let you guys know that Skillshare is offering our subscribers a 2-month unlimited access free trial. So all you need to do is click the link in the description box, head on over there. I'm almost certain there's going to be a class that will interest you, and after the first 2 months it's around $10 a month, and just such an amazing investment. So definitely recommend checking out Skillshare. Chris has just come back in with a sleepy baba. Whilst he sleeps, we might send some emails and
tick a few things
off this list.
There's actually 2 more things we need to put on there now.
Yeah.
We need to like sign some tax documents, so at least we'll be able to scrape them straight off.
So if you're wondering what we do for internet, we hotspot our phones. We end up going through a bit more data than we would usually, but it's just so convenient to just hotspot our phones. We upload our videos and everything through hotspot, so I'm just turning it on. So I'm going to do some emailing now. We've just gone through this stage where we've been trying to, well, with help, sort out our business structure and get everything clear with our tax. We had some very big lessons learned there, but it's so good having it all sorted and moving forward. Everything is just clear, and it was stressing us out, so this is a very big important step for us. And we've also began delegating things to people that can help us, who are much better at doing things that we aren't good at and take a lot of time on. So yeah, we're sending a lot more emails and connecting with more people than ever before, but it's just getting into a good stage now. Everything's a bit more flowy and feels good, and yeah, it's good. Like I said, steep learning curve. Alright, I'm done for now. But these numbers probably freak some people out. I know my sister saw that and she's just like, what? They are all unread. We're getting a lot of emails, say, for potential sponsorships and collaborations on our YouTube channel or just on social media and things like that. Sometimes we don't often read them all. A lot of it is just not stuff we're interested in, and it's quite difficult for us to find brands and stuff that we align with and believe in and want to share or invest in and stuff like that. But when we do, it's always really, really nice, and it helps support us. And so if you're ever someone who has used one of the links we've shared, or brought something through something we've been working on or anything, then thank you so much. You guys are so supportive, and it's very, very much appreciated. I know in the last video I posted a bit about how we'd been struggling and just feeling really overwhelmed with everything, and it can be really, really hard at times to navigate, because like I said, it's not like I've had experience doing this. We're just learning as we go, and it's all been very new. And yeah, I think some people would have the impression that we were sort of really confident and knew what we were doing at this stage, but it's not often like that. Every single week we're like, okay, what are we doing now? What are we going to do? Like, how do we do this? And stuff like that. But just learning to create a community and let people help us, and to reach out to people and to just follow what feels good. And yeah, I've been keeping it much more lighthearted and not taking it as seriously, because all is good and well, and having a list and just being more disciplined with work stuff is being so crucial. And just swiping things off the list feels really good, and just knowing in my head what needs to be done each day clearly on paper, instead of just it sitting in my mind floating around and trying to figure it out, has also been super effective at increasing our productivity. So yeah, there's some of the things that we have been doing, but it's always going to be, you know, a challenge navigating it sometimes, just having the kids and always being together and just trying to figure out the best way to do it, you know. All right, now it is late afternoon and Chris is getting a few things done. We've just got dinner on. IE needs to sleep, and he got a necklace. He's so grown up. Oh my goodness. You nearly ready for your tea, Thea?
Yep.
Aya's just having some more dinner, banana and almond butter, and I's having some more dinner, and then it's sleep time.
No, it's not.
It's not sleep time.
It's playtime.
He's having a bath because he's got food all over his entire body. Hey. And then we're going to put the kids to sleep, and it shouldn't take too long. Wish us luck. Alright, the kids are asleep. Chris is making chamomile teas. It is our time to, well, get everything that we didn't get done today done. That's sort of like a priority. A lot of the time we are communicating with people in the northern hemisphere, we're at the southern hemisphere, so they'll receive the messages whilst we're sleeping and whatever. And then once we've finalized like the stuff we had to get done for the day, we hang out. Best time of the day, right?
Best time of the day.
Something I wanted to talk to you about is what we do at night time is we co-create really like what we want, our goals and dreams, and get really clear on them and speak them to each other and encourage each other and ask each other questions about them and get really focused and clear on what we want and what it looks like, what it's going to feel like. There was a time a couple of years ago where Chris was like working a job he didn't really like and studying full time, and I was staying at home, stay-at-home mum, and we were seeing other people working online and just like, how the heck are they doing that? And I want in on that. Do you remember that?
Yeah, we come up with a lot of ideas at that initial stage. Like, we want an online income, how are we going to do it? And we spent a few days with a t-shirt idea.
We thought we'd have this t-shirt company. We even drew some designs.
We looked for those designs in our journals the other day because we thought it'd be hilarious to share, but unfortunately we couldn't find them.
I remember when we were trying to be like, okay, mentally preparing to do something online and bring that into our lives. Chris asked me, how much money do you want to be earning online? Do you remember?
Yeah.
And he's like, if you could earn, like, what is the absolute most money?
This is in the journal too.
I have my whole life never had much money. Growing up, money's always been a massive struggle in my life, and so that was such a hard question for me to even just like imagine earning money online or imagine earning good amounts of money. And so that's why it's been such a learning journey for us, organizing a business and taxes and these sorts of things. For one, because I just had so many mental limitations, I think.
But you've done so good. Like, the reason we're in this position right now and the reason that we're earning more money than we've ever earned is because we've both changed our attitude and thoughts about money.
Yeah, just started trying to change the story we've been telling ourselves and really trying to like let money flow into our lives.
I'm super grateful for the lifestyle we've created and super grateful for you guys and the position we're in.
If you're listening to this and you yourself maybe want to earn an income online, the freedom of doing that's just so amazing, particularly if, you know, you have children or you want to travel, or just, well, really anyone. There's so many positives having the flexibility of working online.
Yeah.
I would say that get really creative about how, like, what would excite you. Definitely say, yeah, see what you're interested in and stuff, and get creative. There's so many possibilities. You and I, Chris, could sit down and have a bit of a chin wag with everyone.
A chin wag?
I just turned 60 apparently, I don't know.
Wow, you've never said that before.
I told you, as soon as the camera gets out, I'm like, how do I speak? That, calm down here for the chin wag.
Oh, I forgot about the chin wag. I'd been thinking about it and I don't think I've ever heard that saying, chin wag.
I'm glad you really gave it a lot of thought. Maybe
well,
we'll put that up there.
I'm sorry, I'm just looking at my beard that I just shaved.
Can we tell them?
So each time I shave now that I've got long hair, it's a problem because I don't know what to do with the sideburns. So I've just completely shaved them off this time, and it's terrible.
I can't tell you how much this is the thing for Chris.
So when I've got a beard, it's okay because it just joins up. And sometimes I'll leave like a bit. I don't know, it's a problem. What do men with long hair do?
What do you like doing?
Everybody wears t-shirts.
A t-shirt business.
Somebody please start a t-shirt business.
There's nothing wrong with a t-shirt business, but
No.
our designs.